Good, very evening to you. I hope you're all doing really, really well. So, I hope everybody is feeling that Friday feeling. I'm certainly feeling it. Why should we celebrate today? Well, simply because it's not just that Friday feeling number 9, it's World Pneumonia Day. Not sure I like that. It's National French Dip Day, National Pizza with the Works except Anchovies Day, National Chicken Soup for Soul Day, and Happy Hour Day. Well, I can concur with the happy hour. Cheers, everybody. So we can have a bit of celebration tonight. Also, just want to say a big thank you to all my patrons: Grumpy Mike, Ian Wood, James Mears, Dan O'Sullivan, Brad Miller, Brad the Guitar Miller, Gary Tholander, the Big G, and my axe, Jake Leigh Guitar, Yvan, Shank, Stephen Shipman, Grandpa Joe, Dennis Pointer, Mike Hurley, the Lamb, and new this week, Daz Ironworker. Thank you all so much. So you guys really, really do rock. Let us have a quick look and see who's in. We have got the House of Twang. We got Grandpa Joe. Hey man, good to see you. We've got Magic Man. Sandra. Nigel is delighted that you're in, my dear. Lovely to see you. Leigh Mirano. I never am sure if I say that right, but Leigh, love you, brother. He says, hope you're doing well. Missed you last time because of my daughter's wedding. It was so wonderful. What a beautiful bride she was. Well, congratulations, brother. I am so glad that you had a good time at the wedding, and congratulations to your daughter and her husband. We have got Gear Junkie 35. Happy Friday, everyone. Yeah. Magic Man saying happy Friday back as well. We have got Dave Lewis. Hey, Dave, how are you doing? We have got William De Silva, and my axe is in. Trevor Locke. Hey, brother, how are you? Good to see you. Music Therapy Laz. Dennis. Woohoo. Scott Guitars as well. Hey, Dan, great to see you in. Anton. Woohoo. Good to see you, brother. Terry Tickler. He's in. Let's have a look. Of course, we mentioned Sandra. Sandra, it's lovely to see you. William De Silva. Janice Lala's in as well. Great to see you too. We've got John Robson Guitar. Hello, chaps. Sorry I had to dive out of your little live stream earlier. I was getting ready for this one, and also I had a video rendering down that I've got coming up for you guys tonight. A viewer's guitars. Let me see. Jake Lee, you're looking forward to playing around with that track I put up earlier on the patrons page. Yes, my friend, I have got something to show you tonight. We've got the Ball Shredder saying a quick hello. Hey, good to see you, brother. Let me see. Jeff Rock. Hi, Mike. Hi, Jeff. Love it. BC Rich 581. Great to see you in as well. Keith H. Hugh Caldwell. Hey man, there's a couple of your videos I haven't had a chance to look at yet, so I apologize for that. I will get around to it. I think I said hello to William De Silva, and RD Rob Dix is in. Great to see you, brother. Right, well, tonight we have got a little bit of a test for you guys. Okay, so what we've got, you can probably see I've got the guitar with me, and also I have got a viewer's guitars tonight, which will be great. I think you will enjoy it. We've also got a bit of a test for you guys as well. I have got a special week coming up next week where I'm showing just this one thing. And I've got it here tonight, and I'm hoping it's going to work. But we'll try that out in a minute. Because this week you all got to vote on this. So if we take a little look here, you got to vote on what your favourite amp tones were. And we started with the ultimate clean tone. Now, I gave you the options of Fender Bassman, Fender Tweed Deluxe, a Roland JC120, a Vox AC30, and a PRS Archon. The Archon didn't do so well. But you guys definitely went for the Tweed Deluxe. So what I've done is I have got a Tweed Deluxe tone that I would like to show you. And I will do that quickly for you now. And I want you guys to guess what this tone is coming from. Okay, so let me see if this works. Oh, yeah. Sounds like it's going to work, guys. So you've got to guess what this is. Oh, hello. That's weird. I can't. Oh, that's because I'm over there. I'm over there now. There we go. That's better. Okay. So you got to guess what this is playing this Tweed Deluxe. Okay, so that is the Tweed Deluxe tone, which you guys asked for. And I want you guys to guess what I'm playing this through, because all of next week we will be using this very thing. Okay, next up, I asked about the crunch tone. And you said by a long chalk, the Marshall Plexi. So, hey, Bam Mozzie, good to see you, brother. Real good to see you in. And Marky Effects, great to see you, man. Awesome. So, I gave you the choice of the Marshall JTM 45, the Plexi, Soldano SLO 100 on the Crunch channel, the Park 75, or the Matchless DC 30, and the Plexi 1 by a country mile. So, let's see if we can get this Plexi tone, and you can guess what this is from. Right, first thing I want to know is, does it sound like a Plexi? Does that sound like a Plexi to you? So it does react really, really well to being turned down. There we go. So that is your Plexi tone. Let me see. Have we got any guesses just yet? Mike, have you got a 2 notes Torpedo Capture X? No, I haven't, brother. That isn't it. Music Therapy Laz says, sounds like a digital version of the Plexi to me. Maybe a line 6. Wow, that's a good guess, my friend. Could be a good guess. Fade off at the end. Yeah, I'm not sure how this conveys on StreamYard. So there we go. Okay, Bam Mosley says, not what I think of as a plexi crunch. Okay. William De Silva is guessing, is it the Nux? Well, that's a good guess as well. A PT15 IR. Let me see. Yeah, it could well be that this is washing out because of the echo cancellations. I'm not sure if I can change that mid-show. Let's have a look. Oh, looks like I can go stereo audio, which means that this is probably going to the left channel. We'll give it a quick try and then I will switch it back. Okay. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to go back and see if I can switch back over to the echo cancellation, which will turn stereo off. Okay, so a few questions here. Is that a very good question, Rob? Very good question. Is that via software or a piece of hardware? Well, I can tell you, my friend, this is via a piece of hardware. And I've really enjoyed it this week. And I've made 2 videos coming up next week. Aha! Mark E. Fex says the Boss IR200. A very, very good guess. Also a very good guess. Possibly the new Headrush MX5. Is it a bean? Oh, okay. So that was better. You got a much better sound, did you? Okay. Hugh Caldwell says it's the Line 6 Pod Go. Wow, man. You could well be right. Is it a green box? No, it's not a green box. Right. I'm not sure if it went to mono either side, but I will go back to the audio and see if you guys can guess, because the last thing you asked for was the lead tone, which was the JCM 800. Now, I gave you the option of the JCM 800, the Friedman BE 100, the Mesa Boogie Mark IV, the PV 5150, or the Rev Generator. And the JCM 800 really stole that. So here is the JCM 800 tone. See if you can get it from this. Okay, there we go. I've got lots more suggestions now. Hey, Craig Stamen, great to see you. So here we go. HX Stomp. Very good shout. Hey, Daz Ironworker. Good to see you, mate. And also Sean Hockey. Great to see you as well. Okay. MTL is sticking with digital. Maybe Line 6 HX Tomboard Pro or something like that. Okay. Music Therapy Laz has changed his mind to a Stomp. Bam Mozzie thinks it's a Moore. Mustang Micro. That's a good shout, man. Very good shout. So we are saying all analog all the time. Interesting. That's a Steve from Boston tone. It is indeed, my friend. Definitely. That is definitely a very Steve. Definitely a Steve from Boston tone. There's some good guesses here. Some great guesses. RD, Rob says, so I'm just going to throw it out there. Whatever it is, a tube amp, it isn't. Okay, you are very astute, my friend, and no surprise there, because obviously you make the most amazing tube amps. Cool. Terry's 3Gs. Hey man, how are you doing? Real good to see you. House of Twang's back. Great to see you in. Richard Paul, been a while, my friend. Lovely to see you. Aha, Boss Katana. That's a good shout as well. Terry says, hey, you didn't do a show on Sunday? No, mate, I was doing auditions, so I couldn't, unfortunately. Right, Jeff Rock says, doesn't look enough latency for an HX Stomp. Love it. Sandra's got no idea. Is it anything 2 notes? No, it's not. It's not a Spark and it's not a Boss Katana. I can tell you that somebody has already given me the right answer. Han Solo, you recognise that tune, did you? I'm not surprised. Love it. Okay, we've also got Sonic Cake. Very interesting. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Bam Mossy. Listening over YouTube really doesn't give it the best. It's not the Active X3 and it's not the Quad Cortex. Terry's 3G says, is it the new orange amp? No, my friend, it's not. Here we go. Magic Man says, I'm gonna say it's one of the Line 6 guesses. Well, you could well be right, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna take the headphones off and I'm gonna chuck the guitar down. Well, obviously not chuck it down. I'm gonna pop it down beside me. That Pocket Pod's mum. We've got Pod Gope and Pod Go. And Ra says, CGS looking good, brother. Well, thank you so much, my friend. Feeling a bit hot, but there we go. Original Line 6 Pod. Actually, that's a really good shout. And my axe says the Line 6 Pod Go. So, guys, you have actually got it. It is indeed the Line 6 Pod Go. Now, I tried this out at 42 Gear Street, and I absolutely loved it. I'm just going to switch it off and unplug it, and I will go back to noise cancelling audio. I'm impressed that you can do this midstream. There we go. So that should sound pretty good now. Yeah, I tried this out at Gear Street and absolutely loved it. I really did. So they sent me one to do a demo of, and what I'm going to do coming up next week, we're going to look at the first 5 presets in the unit, and I'm going to talk to you about who I think this thing is aimed at. And then the second part of the video that we've got coming up next Thursday, I will be programming or showing you how I programmed those tones that you've just heard, because all of those tones were from what you asked for on the community tab. So I programmed in what you asked for. There were nearly 200 votes on all 3 of these. We had 199 votes for what clean amp, 178 for crunch tone, 197 for the ultimate lead tone. So yeah, I did follow up with what you asked for. But thanks so much, Han Solo. That's really sweet of you. He says, "You're looking great, Mike." I'm feeling great, brother. Really, really great. Thank you. Definitely needs tweaks to the default settings on every preset to actually sound good. The presets are too harsh and need dialing in for the guitar. I wouldn't disagree with you on that, Bam Mozzie. Not at all. I would say that's actually pretty accurate. But programming it yourself, you can get some incredible tones out of it. You all know that I am a huge Line 6 fan, and so the opportunity to try this one out was really, really cool. I did play it, and I've got a video of playing it at Gear Street 3, but I couldn't really get into the nuts and bolts of it. So they sent me one to have a play with. I will be sending it back because it's not to keep. But I've really enjoyed it. I've had it a couple of weeks and I've been noodling around on it non-stop. Poo Ninja, good to see you. I asked for extra bacon. I miss only looks like 2 pieces is 2 pieces extra. Wait, what? You're crazy, man. Love you. Absolutely. Yeah, it does sound a bit harsh, but I'm pretty pleased with the tone that I've programmed in. I really enjoyed programming that in, and I hope I did it some justice for you. Let me just quickly pop that up because I've got another thing to show you on YouTube later, because next Friday, I believe, is Black Friday. I've checked out a few cheap starter beginner type guitars for you guys that I would certainly recommend. So we'll take a look at some electrics and acoustics a bit later on. That is for sure, brother. Thank you, Poo Ninja. Throw some thumbs up, guys. That's cool. Cheers, man. Hey, Tom Wanton. Good to see you as well, brother. So, yeah, I've got a viewer's guitars to show you before we get into having a checkout on these, what I would call great cheap guitars for Black Friday. Now, I'm not absolutely certain that all of these will be on some sort of offer for Black Friday, but I should imagine that a lot of them will be. Okay. Yeah, Dave, it's never going to sound great across a live show on YouTube, even though StreamYard does allow me to turn back into stereo. it's never going to sound as good as it would recording it on a video, and it's never going to sound as good as it does in person. But I'm really loving it, I have to say. I think it really is cool. Had a little bit of weakness in my hand this week, so I have bought one of these. There we go. And I first noticed it when I was jamming with Emily and Matt 2 Sundays ago for Halloween. And I was really struggling at times to hang on to my pick. But this is a great idea. This is a thumb pick, but it is the shape of a normal plectrum. There we go. We get it in focus there. And it just hangs on to my thumb. So that really has been a help this week. I've forgotten the make of it. It's red something. No, sorry, Black Mountain. And really, really nice little pick. And it just hangs on to your thumb. Having said that, that kind of happened earlier in the week. And since I've had it, I've had no problem with my right hand. It seems to be when it is cold. Anyhow, let's have a look. What is Spam Mozzie saying now? It's not a criticism of the Pod Go at all, as it can be dialed in to sound superb. The presets are not great. No, that's right. And should be considered as a starting point to tweak. You're absolutely right. Totally. There you go. You drop your pick all the time, Dan. There you go. Well, one of these really, really does do the trick. And it is pick shape rather than a thumb pick type shape. So there we go. Yeah, Black Mountain picks. You've got it. Thank you for that, Jeff Rock. I'm so glad you enjoyed the live jam. We enjoyed it as well. And I have to say, we will do some more. Emily's right up for it. And so am I. You've got that pick as well, Janice. Awesome. It is really, really useful. Okie dokie. Hey, Aaron. Great to see you, man. He's at work, but wanted to say hello and send all my love. Well, I'm sending it right back to you, brother. Lovely to see you in. Right. I want to play you this this little video that I've got for you, and then we'll look at some of these cheaper guitars that are available that I think might be good guitars to check out for Black Friday. But first, this video is from my brother Ian. I don't know if you remember, a little while back, he very, very kindly donated 6 guitars to the channel that we can auction off. Now, I will get around to those really, really soon. The trouble is I've had so much going on, but I will definitely be doing that really soon. So what I want to do is I want to just play this for you guys tonight. And this is Ian's other guitars, and he's got some great ones. We are checking out my buddy Ian's favourite guitars. He was a gentleman a little while back who you might remember very kindly donated 7 guitars to this channel so that we can actually auction them off in aid of motor neuron disease. And you will see tonight why it is that he could afford to give away those Harley Benton guitars, because he has a collection of absolute beauties here. First up, we have got his PRS collection. First of all, this beautiful red burst is a PRS 24 SE with locking tuners that he's added, and I think that colour is really, really beautiful. In the middle, I love the covered pickups on the blue hollow body 2 SE, and this one's got a piezo pickup in the bridge as well. I love the F-holes and I love the blue colour. That really looks gorgeous. And then he's also got a PRS Paul's Guitar SE, and I love the thinner pickups on this. And also it's the more recent version, because as you can see, as well as a 3-way switch, it's also got the 2 little mini toggles to split the coils. A really nice set of PRS guitars there. Next up we have a Court 300 in burgundy, which as you can see is a 24 fret. It also looks like quite a short scale, although I'm sure it probably isn't. In the middle there we have got an Ibanez S Prestige. Now these always remind me of Frank Gambale because they were the sort of guitars that he played way back in the 80s, and I love the sort of fire burst of this one. That Ibanez looks really gorgeous. And then on the end we've got a Court G290 Fat in blue, and again I do love those chrome pickup covers, a really nice touch. Next up we have a beautiful candy apple red Fender Stratocaster American Pro, and he's modded this guitar with a Fender roasted maple neck, Fender locking tuners and the Obsidian wire 7-way switch, which now gives him tons and tons of different tone options. I also quite like the zebra pickup in the bridge on this. I think that candy apple is a beautiful colour. Next up, talking of beautiful colours, this absolutely lovely 75th anniversary Fender commemorative telly with gold hardware just looks the bomb, and I think that's a really pretty looking guitar. And then finally in this one we've got a Harley Benton JB 75MN bass, which is a very much a jazz bass style, and I think you can see that this one is very reminiscent for me of the Geddy Lee that I had made over in China, but obviously in a really nice natural wood finish. Okay, next up we've got a Harley Benton SC Custom 2 in Ocean Flame, and this one has got some really nice covered Vanson 57 pickups. In the middle here with the stripe pickups we have got the Les Paul Classic Heritage Cherry Burst, and I really do like the look of the pickups in that, the zebra pickups in that. It really is quite outstanding. And then during lockdown Ian put together this Telecaster Deluxe parts caster, and I really like the fact that it has got a humbucker in the neck and hot rails by the look of it in the bridge. A very nice guitar. Now we move on to his acoustics. First up we've got this absolutely beautiful Taylor 12 string, and I really love the colour of this. I think that like dark tobacco burst is really pretty. In the middle we've got a Martin OM42 reimagined, which I also think looks really rather stunning. It's kind of reminiscent of an orchestral guitar. And then finally we've got a 12-string Charvel, which he says is 20 years old, and I've never seen a Charvel 12-string acoustic before, so that's really interesting. Okay, next up we have got a Dean 6-string electroacoustic, which is also over 20 years old. And in the middle we've got a Harley Benton CLF 200WN, and I think that the wood colour on that again and the grain is really nice, and I love the semi-transparent pickguard on this, and also the nice armrest at the top. I remember playing one of these cutaways when I went to TGU 19, and they are very comfortable to play. And then finally a Harley Benton CLC 650 SMCE VS solid wood guitar, and look at the rosette on the sound hole, around the sound hole of that, and I absolutely love the asymmetric bridge, which I think looks really pretty. And this puts me in mind of a D45 in terms of the figuring around the body, the binding. It just looks really pretty. The only guitar missing from this setup is his 1994 Martin J40, which is currently with a Guitar Tech, having fretwork and a setup. I want to say a huge thank you to my buddy Ian for sharing this wonderful collection of guitars, and behind it you can see a Paul Reed Smith MT15 and also a Marshall 2 notes Captor X there as well. And he really has got a lovely range of guitars. I also want to say a big thank you to him for donating the 6 guitars that he donated to us in aid of motor neuron disease. We will be checking those out very soon. Okay, I'll unmute my mic. So a big thank you to Ian, who is in Mississippi Blues. Great to see you. Yeah, what a collection, what an absolute great collection there. Very, very nice guitars. Really like the 12-string acoustics. Let me see what we've got in the comments. Yeah, lots of people liking the 12-string as well. Poo Ninja. That is an absolute pleasure, my friend. It was so good to meet you. I'd love to catch up again at some point, and touch base, because just we didn't get a lot of time to chat, and it would be good to maybe share a beer sometime. That would be really cool. Good range of tonal options in that collection. You're absolutely right. Dave Lewis says there's some lovely guitars in his collection, which is true. Craig Stamen, hey man, good to see you. Fantastic collection. So yeah, absolutely. Oh, you don't like cover pickups, Magic Man? I quite like them. I think that they do look pretty good. Sean Hockey saying nice collection, and you've just got in from work. Oh man, whew, that's tough. That is tough tonight. So I won't hang about, because I want to show you a few of what I would call really cheap and nice guitars that I think might be good buys for people that are looking for starter guitars come Black Friday. Now, the first one, and they're from everywhere, by the way. The first one is this incredible anything by Squire, is pretty good, but this Squire Mustang Bullet with dual humbuckers in black, I think looks absolutely stunning. What do you guys think? Oh, Dave Lewis likes the look of that Charvel acoustic. Yeah, me too. I'd never seen a Charvel acoustic before, but there we go. Yeah, I think this is a very, very good value guitar. All of the Squires that I've played, particularly the Bullets, have been really, really good value. That one is currently up on sale at £112, which is really, really reasonable as far as I'm concerned. Next up, we have got a whole line from Thomann of Yamaha Pacificas, and they're all under 300 quid. We've also got some Jacksons along with the Pacificas as well. And look at this Squire Affinity Strat 4185. Also, I've got one of those, the Harley Benton CST 24 in green. But I do feel that this one is a very, very good buy. Again, sorry if I'm diving straight into Fenders, but I do think that these Squires by Fender are incredible value. I've never played a bad one. So there we go. I don't know what you guys think. Hey, Charles 75N, good to see you, mate. Let me see. Oh, you're all still talking about covered pickups. Yeah, there we go. And my axe agrees with me. Squire's a great value, generally a safe bet at their price points. Absolutely. Totally agree. Next up, we have got an Epiphone Les Paul Special with P90s. Now, for me, it's the P90s that do it. I love P90 guitars. I really love that that Les Paul style Harley Benton I've got with just a single P90 in it. So this one is on Amazon, but I think again really good value. It is a bolt on, but at 153 quid, you're going to expect it to be a bolt on, aren't you? So there we go. Oh dear, that's not good. Where is it? Scott Guitar says, I sent my CST24 back. It was terrible. I'm really sorry to hear that, mate, because I've got two of them and they are both really nice. And I've got another one from Ian that I'm going to be demoing for you very soon. And again, that is really, really nice as well. So I'm sorry you got a bad deal there, mate. So yeah, I think this is again a great little deal for somebody looking for a starter guitar. This is a Les Paul special. It's under, well, it's 153 quid. So I think that's very good value. Next up, going up a little bit, the Fender 50 Strat. I think that this is a very good value guitar as well. I don't know what you guys think. This one is from Thomann, but there are some really good deals out there. And I suspect that these will be coming down even more on Black Friday. So there we go. Oh, by the way, it is a Squire, which you would expect from this sort of a range. But very, very nice, very cool looking guitar and a very reliable guitar. Okay. And my access, that Epi is what my niece is learning on. Oh, wow. I recommended a Squire, but my brother never listens to my advice. Epi was a solid choice, though. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you there. Yeah, must have been a Friday afternoon guitar. Yeah, they were probably having a few beers, I would imagine. Daz Ironworker says, I had a CST24 in emerald green. It was okay, but I'd rather play my own. I'd rather play yours as well, brother. But I'm not gonna preempt the guitar that we're checking out. Yes, very good point. I recall that not long ago you could get a bass model Gordon Smith for £400. Now, Gordon Smith guitars are just incredibly well made. So there we go. Kiesel carving stuff used to be cheap on the used market. Very good. Let me see. For 320, the price of that Fender, I could get a £500 plus used guitar. Yeah, definitely. Now, I'm not actually checking out used guitars here, guys. I'm just checking out new ones. I love this. This had to go in my list. Now, there's only one of these left in stock, but I think with these sort of almost like TV Jones style pickups, I think this is a stunning looking Gretsch. I really, really like it. And this is coming in at £292. So again, down from 320. And I just think this looks absolutely gorgeous. What do you guys think? Sean Hockey mentioning guitars. And I've been looking at those recently as well. There's some nice headless ones, Sean. Yeah, so I really love this. I think it's a really nice looking Gretsch. And I have to be honest, I was really tempted to buy this one. But I didn't. So there we go. Okay, next up, we move into the acoustics. Now, you all know that I absolutely love Yamaha acoustics, and I think for around 260 quid, this represents amazing value. It's very nicely made, solid spruce, NATO back and sides, walnut fretboard. I'm not sure we can get a closer. Oh, yes, we can. There we go. A beautiful looking guitar. I really think that the Yamahas are always good. Walnut fretboard, 20 frets, chrome hardware, and finish in black. So there we go. There are the specs. There we go. We've got a few more here getting discounted. Okay, next up. I have never ever seen this before, but for anybody thinking of buying a classical guitar, I didn't know that Epiphone made these. So I grabbed this up and it looks like a nylon strung guitar. But did anybody else know that Epiphone made these? There we go, coming in at £66. It is a 3/4 size. Sorry, it's a four. It's a full size acoustic. So let me know what you think of that one. And then lastly, I think this is, we've got a £125 Epiphone DR100 in vintage sunburst. I think that is incredible value. Hey, John, see you've got to go and have your curry. Enjoy your curry and have a good weekend, my friend. Yeah, I totally agree, BC Rich. It is always hard to beat Yamaha on the entry level acoustic front. I always used to play my F310, which was under $100. $100. Who am I? I'm English. £100. It was £99, and I always played it and absolutely loved it. So there we go. This is our last one, and we'll have a quick look at some of the pictures of this. Lovely finishing, nice wood, and good value for an Epiphone. There we go. So that's the Epi. There we are. And I think we are back to, oh no, there's one more. A Yamaha JR1. Again, I didn't know that they made this type of guitar. There we go. Very, very small. It's like the Ed Sheeran style guitar. So yeah, really, really impressed with some of these prices. I don't know if anybody's thinking of getting hold of guitars on Black Friday. I believe it's next Friday, so maybe we can have a Black Friday deal here and check a few out next week and see what the prices are like. But there we go. A very, very nice looking finish on this guitar as well. And it comes with the case. So there we are. And then we're back to my my page. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed that little look around. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Yamaha's reputation for instruments. How many people learn on a Pacifica? Absolutely. Hey, Guitar Hack. Great to see you in, my friend. I didn't spot you sneaking in there, brother. So there are some of my suggestions for a Black Friday deal, and I'm sure there will be tons of deals out there. Magic Man, we're talking about carvings up here as well, by the looks of it. Yeah, of course. Now there is obviously the opportunity to get second-hand guitars at a very, very decent rate. But of course, you really need to know what you're doing and what you're buying when it comes to second-hand guitars. Whereas with these new ones, I think they all represent really good value. Dave Lewis has got a new Burns guitar arriving tomorrow. You've had some fun and games with that, brother. He's emailed me about it, and we've been chatting about it. Looking forward to it. I've seen the pictures. Very nice indeed. Yep, very good point. BC Rich 581. Carvin and PV are still great value for used bass guitars that are US made. I totally agree. Absolutely. Okay, so that's what I have for you tonight, guys. It was great to see Mississippi Blues in and to see his great guitar collection tonight. There should be a live show this Sunday, although I have got rehearsals because, as I said, I was auditioning last Sunday for a cast for my pantomime, and now I'm directing every Sunday. So I'm going to try and put something together for you tomorrow afternoon and we should have a good live show on Sunday as well. So that said, everybody's saying please have a great weekend. Thank you. I think that's fair criticism of buying used instruments. Yeah, I think you got to be careful. You got to know what you're looking for, mate. And you can easily make a mistake. Thanks, Bam Mozzie. As always, what a great moderator. If you please would, if you're not already subscribed, I bet most of you are, bless you. But please share too as well. And also, if you get a moment, please comment on my videos because that really does help the channel. Terry's 3G saying, everybody have a great weekend. There we go. Great show. Thank you so much, Leigh. Really appreciate it. And my axe, thank you too, brother. Great way to start the weekend. It's always lovely to start the weekend with you guys as well. Cheers, Mike and all. Thanks, Anton. Pam Mozzie says, thank you for another interesting and great show, CGS. Take care, stay safe, and see you soon, my friend. You'll see me Sunday, hopefully. Have a good weekend, everyone. Trevor Locke. Cheers. Panto auditions. Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, yes, it was. And on that bombshell, my friends, I'm going to say, you guys take good care.